Hey, hold up. Turn the volume up, cause Josh and G on the track. When my every single cell think she tryna double back, but I ain't touching shit. There's something lame done had. Everything that we touch turn to flames, we some gas. And now you about to make me mad. Why the fuck you try to pass me that shit? I almost gagged. Fucking up my pre, you do that shit again, I'll beat your ass. I ain't thinking about them hoes I hit, I left that in my past. Hey,
bitches Big G, man, I'm all up in my bag, you can't see me. Finish shit, talk this beat, do you hear me? You a lame ass nigga tryna beat me. 20 deep in this camp, you wanna try me? How the fuck you living free and you smoke weed? Bitch, I ain't tripping about you, I'ma do me. You asking why my diamonds shining cause they VV. No, I am not a rapper, but I could be. I just met the bitch, she tryna flip my wee-wee. Paying for my food lane, call a bro and get it free. Man, I'm finna spit some shit, listen to me when I speak. Don't stand too close to me, I make you drown. These diamonds dancing off my neck gon' make me fucking drown. How the fuck these niggas hating and I'm making paper now? That garment fresh as hell, I might go have to spend this paper now.
man, I got a Glock, but I'd rather sock your ass. My man's a drug addict, wake up and smoke upon the crack. Damn, I mean, upon the gas. That shorty try to dump me, now I was getting on my sauce from dad. But now she double back, stalking all up on my IG spam. Just is trying to scrap cause all her friends is really trying to smash. But I can't be too mad cause these diamonds on my teeth got me shining like some glass. Hey,
bitch, I'm back in. Finish shit, talk some more. Bring the track in. Me and Yash open doors, we like come in. You tryna get your rank up, be a soldier then. Man, we bring the troops and you bring it dope in. We the hood superheroes, we bring it hope in. I can't fuck with no bitch without motion. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Man, we bring the troops and you bring it dope in. We the hood superheroes, we bring it hope in. I can't fuck with no bitch without motion. Yeah, ayy. Yeah.
You got there drinking with your brothers and that shit, then you about to get tried out here, but don't be caught lacking. Don't kill your brother off some bullshit, man. Don't hurt your people, man. This is for protection only, man. I got family out this bitch, man. I got brothers out this bitch. I got to protect. Somebody trying to run up on us. We lacking. What we gonna do? Fight a nigga with a machine gun? Now we're gonna bust your ass. We'll cut your head out and bring it back to the Lord, man. UPK shit, man. Hey, man.
Say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Yeah, you know you look better with me. I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? I judge you, I run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. I pull over lines. I'm a judo with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fuck, and shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger piles to worry about than you in adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, checking my move with the bass. Try to walk to the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really a hoe wanna escape. Yeah, we up, fish your face. Or outwork me, what you think? Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. Yeah, you know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown to the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, stitches. The nigga hate what they mention. I pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jackson with the fisting. Beat it like I'm Thriller. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Yeah, you know you look better with me. I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? I judge, I run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. Bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you just a ranking. And really, you ain't even that exquisite. And bitch, you faking. Wanna rush a dog sick nigga in the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T, I give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even wanna take it. Bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper. You just like your main man. Start with 3 damn baby daddies. Spit what you thinking. You thinking with your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fuck, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Wanna diss everybody with, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. On low, trying to get right with the preacher, probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't patting down bitches, but you get right, what you already know, huh? Bitch, you know you look better with me, yeah.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news, it's to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby. Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Yeah. UBK shit, man. One West. Hey. I'm a UBK nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm a Saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burn a rubber, hey, UBK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle. I got options, ma. No, I stand on business. My name not Jazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects. It go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us, and we ain't them. I told him, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call. Put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah. UBK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gonna do this shit the UBK way, not the other way. You hear me?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me. And I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me. But don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop. I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing. We like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment. I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger. I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get it, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells the rock, bring Shamara. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kimmy head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until y'all off the street. So y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch a sister or a brother, you gonna be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving off major pain. Clip full of ball heads. I'm shooting off Damon Wayne's driven ambition. I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Crying loud for the niggas just deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga. You see where we at?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are,
nigga. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga. I read where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't.
Shalom. Yabashim Yahusha Barakatah to the Akim. Shalom Yahweh Shemar. Ilatham Bashim Yahusha to the sisters. This is the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio. All right. I'm Officer 500 Yashaba'an. You understand? And this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. We've been teaching this truth since 1969 under Commanding General. All right. Been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians they true nationality according to the Bible, not nothing else, man. Not according to what y'all think, how y'all feel, because that's a lot. That's how a lot of brothers and sisters in the world operate, man. They operate off their feelings. That's why a lot of the goofy things that take place in America happens. You understand? There should be no realm of reality where a brother has sex with a woman and they have a falling out. That should never be a thing. There should never be a thing where there's single mothers out there by themselves having to raise a child by themselves. You understand?
Shalom. Yabashim Yashabrakta.
It's my nigga Gapan Yalla, man. You understand? Officer 50 holding it down for the young Akim that's coming up in the world, man. We got a heavy job in this truth, man. We got to wake up these young brothers, you understand, these young sisters to this truth. Like I was saying, man, it should never be a world where a sister has to raise a child by herself. You understand? It should never be a world where a brother, believe it or not, that happens too. It ain't talked about as much, where a brother has to go out and raise a child by himself. You understand? But these things are happening because we follow after our oppressor. You understand? And that's the topic of the class, man. Following your oppressor ain't going to lead you nowhere but into destruction. You understand? This is a similar topic. This is kind of similar to what we touched on last week in regards to following after the Christian church and the destruction
that the Christian church is doing to our communities. You understand? This is kind of in that realm, in that ballpark, but not really. Yeah, skip to where we talk. That's Detroit. You gotta look it up. Shalom to all the sisters. We got the sister Maya. Shalom, y'all. Shamarla Thumbashim, y'all Shah. And we got the sister Shemayim. Again, Shalom, y'all. Shamarla Thumbashim, y'all Shah. Everything that we do in this school is heavy. Even down to the greeting. A lot of new brothers ain't even think about that. You in the world, you say what up though. You say, hey, how's it going? Awkward as hell. You don't even want to say hey to these niggas. You don't even want to say hey to these niggas, man. You say what up, though. You nod your head like this. You do all this goofy shit in the world. And the truth, every brother and sister, we bless them. That's that thing that we saying. We are blessing them. We're saying a prayer over their head. We saying, Lord, be with you. You understand? Everything that we do in this school is extremely heavy, man. That's why it's so important to get back in these classes, man. Get back right with your culture, man. Tap into your culture. You understand? If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you should be running to this truth with open arms. You should be running to this truth. You should be doing backflips to the school. You understand? You should be doing cartwheels. Once we drop the Addy to the school, you should be like, all right, bet. Do cartwheels all the way to the school, man. Because you've been following this goofy nonsense for too long. You understand? This goofy nonsense has been holding you captive for too long, man. And it's time that you wake up if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You understand? All right. Following the oppressor has done nothing but a disservice to us. You understand? And I'm about to show you how. All right. A lot of people, they get it confused. And please do not get it confused. You understand? You cannot look at the news. You cannot be a puppet, if you will. You cannot be a puppet to your oppressor. And what I mean by that is you cannot just take your oppressor's word, take what your oppressor puts at the forefront and just run with it. You understand? Because if you just run with what you see on Fox 2 News on a day-to-day basis, you would be to the in your mind, it would have you thinking that Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians are the biggest gangbangers on the earth. There's no question about it. They would have you thinking that in your mind. They would have you thinking in your mind that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the biggest drug dealers on the planet. You understand? And there's no equating. It's no debates or debacles about it. You understand? That's what you would think in your mind if you just listen to your oppressor. And that's why it's so important not to listen to your oppressor, man, because your oppressor, just like he deceived the entire earth into believing that his skin tone was the royal skin tone on the earth and that Christ is of his lineage, just like he deceived the nation and not just the nation, deceived the entire earth into believing that lie. He deceived the entire earth into believing that you are the crooks and the criminals on the earth. You understand? And it's our job in this truth to let you know that that is complete cap. You understand? That's not the truth. That's not even close to the truth. You understand? You talk about real royalty. You looking at it. You looking at it. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real royalty on this earth. And as a matter of fact, can you give me that? We are the salt of the earth. If you could, Babu Kasha. It's very important to pull precepts like that, especially coming out the world, man, because again, your oppressor will have you thinking that you the biggest criminals on the earth. You the crooks on the earth. You better watch out for them Pyrus over there. He got blue on, that mean he about to shoot you. He got red on, that mean he about to shoot you. There go them niggas. And what Commander General Yohana, what he brought out in that lecture in Chicago was extremely heavy, man. Even the term YN comes from your oppressor. That's the CIA planting seeds of dissension in our communities. Now, when you look at a young brother, let me tell you something, man. We could be in the gas station. Because this young brother right here is a young brother, they gonna look at him like he about to air the club out, air the liquor store out. And that's because of your oppressor, man. He is creating these labels for a specific reason. He creating these labels on you because he does not want you to come into the truth. He wants your culture to be his culture, which is shooting, robbing, and killing. You understand? Let me tell you something, man. The culture of your oppressor, it has profited him. He's running the earth right now. You understand? And it was prophesied for it to be that way. You want to like I had to burp.
Man, it looked like you was smelling yourself.
Nah, I felt that burp coming out. I was trying to catch it. Yeah, that's brotherhood right there. I did not want you to smell that. It's lucky. But yeah, it was prophesied from the beginning for your oppressor. You understand? And any type of rulership that he obtains comes from robbing, killing, and murdering. You understand? When you go out and you try and live like him, it's not going to hit the same way, because the Most High, that's not how he created things to be. You understand? He created us so to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Read that scripture for me.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth.
Ye are the what?
Ye are the salt of the earth.
Ye are the salt of the earth. What does that mean?
We the flavor.
Con.
Basically the best at everything.
Con. Now, you gotta slow it down. God damn, you can't give him the whole breakdown at once, nigga. This a 2-hour class we doing.
My bad, bro. My bad. It's lucky.
This nigga trying to roll the credits in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, man. So give me that first part again. You said we are the what?
Ye are the salt of the earth.
Ye are the salt of the earth. Like what you said was on point. We are the flavor on the earth. You understand? We the flavor on the earth. We give the earth its flavor. You understand? And what I mean by that is, look at the earth today. Everything that goes on the earth, everything that's popping on the earth comes from us. Comes from us doing it, I should say. You understand? When your oppressor was getting high as a fool in them minivans, y'all looked at him and y'all said, damn, look at them hippies over there. Look at them weirdos. Look at them cloud heads. Look at them space heads. When blacks and our West Indian brothers, like our Benjamite brothers, started doing it, now it's looked at as cool. Now it's popping. Now all the rappers, they can't even get on an interview without rolling up.
Damn.
Good night. It was once perceived to be unprofessional to be high on production.
Not everybody doing it.
Not everybody doing it. Now, if you're not doing it, you're the weirdo. You understand? That's what happens when we put our flavor, if you will, into anything. It becomes cool. It becomes hip. But read on.
But if the salt have lost its flavor.
But if the salt have lost its flavor, and that right there is very important right there, man. We could be the coolest things on the earth, but what does it matter if we don't have a culture to put on for? That's why when you see niggas in the truth shining, man, that's like a very heavy thing, man. That Passover, that it cannot be stated enough the importance of us getting fly like we do at Passover every year. You understand? The brothers that niggas pull out at Passover, it's astonishing. You understand? I done seen niggas come out with all type of crazy creative garments. You understand? And that right there is extremely heavy, man, because the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, is the only place on the earth where you gonna see niggas stunning in righteousness. So off rip, we gonna be the flyest niggas on the earth, and there's not gonna be no competition off rip, just off that fact alone, because the bloodline that we come from is already the bloodline of the Most High. Meaning what? We already got the zeal to be the flyest niggas on earth. Then you add with it that we have our culture back, nigga, ain't nothing stopping us, man. You understand? Ain't nothing stopping us, man. That's why you see the rappers trying to dress like us now. Look, I just seen Lil Baby. That nigga Lil Baby had fringes on his jacket, man. Where you think he got that from? You think he just made that up? No, nigga, he got that from us. Even your oppressor biting our dicks like it. Even your oppressors biting our styles, man. You think Randy Macho Man Savage got this style out his ass? He just was in the dressing room with the fashion designers and they just created the swag that he got. No, he got that from us, man. He got that from the native Indians. He got that from us. You understand? Which is very important. Read that part again.
But if the salt have lost his savior, wherewith shall it be salted?
Wherewith will it be salted? And that's why you see today. That's why you see today, black people. We putting on the culture today of everybody. You understand? We got brothers out here trying to act like they Mandarin. We got brothers out here studying Mandarin so they could get them a bitch from Creelo. What was it called?
I have no idea. It sound retarded.
They trying to get them a Asian bitch. You understand? So they can make Blasian babies. You don't get out of here with that goofy nonsense, man. We got brothers out here putting on the culture of the East Indians. Now when sisters see me wearing the shield of David, they like, oh, you Nation of Islam? I had to cut into a sister the other day. Like, no, nigga, I'm not no Nation of Islam. Don't ever say no dumb shit like that again. You understand? I'm not Nation of Islam. They got their entire culture from the Israelites. Now, when you see an actual Israelite, you thinking that it's flipped. That's because you over here being a dick like a bike rider.
Stop it, man.
You over here being a bike rider. You over here trying to, you understand, take their culture. You putting on for their gods. So now when they see us actually following God, they think the roles is flipped, man. That's why what we do in this school is very important, man. You understand? You got more on that? Go ahead.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
It is thenceforth good for nothing. He talking about the zeal that we have on this earth, man. Us being the flies niggas on the earth don't matter if we putting on other niggas gods. You understand? If we that's like a brother getting drafted in the NBA, but he always doing NFL sponsorships. You could be the coldest NBA player ever, but if you always sponsoring NFL, if you always doing brand deals with the NFL, if the NBA ain't making no money off you, what the hell is the point of having all that talent? You understand? That might have been a crazy analogy there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You understand the point of that?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, I ain't want to be all over the
I
place.
don't think a brother in the world would have understood that though.
Shit, if y'all ain't understand that analogy, let me know. I'll use another one. You know, I could go all day with these analogies.
Analogy king right here.
Read again.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
It is thenceforth good for nothing, man. There's no point in you having all that swag. There's no point of you being a good talker if all you talking about is dumb shit. And that's a lot of you niggas in the world, man. I know that from personal experience, man. A nigga will talk your ear off at the slavery. Listen, man, the only reason I'm even talking to you is because I'm paid to be here, all right? And I have bills.
You get paid to talk to them.
I'm getting paid right now to listen to you talk, man. Don't think that I want to listen to the garbage that you talking about, because you ain't talking about nothing important. You understand? That's why it be so funny when niggas in the world get to talking about their age. You've been alive for 50 years. But what have you done in those 50 years? What have you learned in those 50 years? You still out here getting high. You still out here celebrating birthday. You still out here serving other gods. So at that point, your age is irrelevant. You got more on that? Go ahead.
It is henceforth good to be it is henceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men.
To be trodden over foot of men. That's what we at right now. Technically speaking, we run the earth. You understand? Everything that we do on the earth, I mean, Sluggy, everything that's cool on the earth is cool because we've done it. But again, we under the foot of men because all the things that we're doing, all the things that we putting on comes from another nation. Comes from other nations. You understand? Comes from us following our oppressors, which is right on topic of what we talking about. You understand? All right, so read this for me.
It says the Crips evolved from a neighborhood group formed for self-defense.
All right, now it's like you. So the question I asked AI was, how did the Crips go from a community to a gang? Because if y'all don't know, before the Crips became a gang, you understand, a violent gang, it was a community. You understand? Think of what's a community today that we could use as an example.
Like a small community.
Yeah, like a community research. Read the acronym. This will tell you right here.
Bloods and Crips.
Read the Crips first.
Brotherly love overrides
Crips right there.
Where? All this?
Yeah.
Community Resources Independent Progress Service.
All right. Does that sound like a gang to you? Does that sound like a street beef acronym right there? It don't sound like that. All right. Let me tell you something. The Crips and the Bloods did not start out as a gang, if you will. It transitioned into a gang because of your oppressor. The biggest gang bangers on the earth, the biggest drug dealers on the earth. These niggas, the Bloods and the Crips, they're fighting over petty territories, petty neighborhoods, petty blocks. You understand? Ronald Reagan and the CIA, the FBI, they fought over the country. They sold drugs at a rate in which no brothers could ever compete with. You understand? That's why it baffles me when we get this stigma of being drug dealers. When we get this stigma of being gangbangers. You understand? Your oppressor is not helping this narrative at all. He's actually pushing the narrative further. All the TV shows that he puts out about us. Why is it every time you see us on the big screen, whether it be TV show or a movie, we always got to be a goddamn drug dealer, a drug addict, a gangbanger. Why our sisters always got to be on a stripper pole? You understand? Why can't our sisters, our brothers, be a goddamn superhero? Why our sisters can't be a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse? Why is it every time we get a role in a movie or a TV show, we gotta sell drugs? Because these are the stigmas that your oppressor is pushing on us. These are the labels he's pushing on us. You understand? Read that again.
Community Resources Independent Progress Service.
Community Resources Independent Progress Services. All right, now go back to what you was reading.
This says the Crips evolved from a neighborhood group formed for self-defense.
It says it evolved. Meaning what? The Crips wasn't originally a goddamn gang. The Crips was a community. It was a neighborhood resource project, as the acronym states, which is crazy to me how it kept the same name all these years. Even after it evolved into what it is today, it still kept the same name, which means when it was created, when it was founded, it never had ill intentions. You understand? But why does anything go bad? You understand that we do happen? Why does it go bad? I should form that question better. Why is it when we do some things, it ends up going bad? What makes it go bad? It's our oppressor. You understand? When your oppressor adds his 2 cents into it, that's when it becomes bad. That's when it becomes a gang. That's when it becomes a drug cartel type of thing. You understand? You got some more on that?
I got a lot more.
That was crazy. Go ahead.
The Crips evolved from a neighborhood group formed for self-defense into a large and violent street gang through a combination of factors, including the lack of economic opportunities, the influence of crack cocaine.
Hold up, read them slow. All right. What was the first one?
The lack of economic opportunities.
The lack of economic opportunities. So what is that? You applying for a job and you getting denied for absolutely no reason. You understand? Redlining. That's another example. Why is it you and a white man could apply to put an application in for the same house? When you do it, they want 200,000. When they do it, they want 50,000 with a down payment of $5,000. For you, they want you to do a down payment of $50,000. Why is it like that? Because of what?
The lack of economic opportunities.
The lack of economic opportunities, man. Why would it be a lack of economic opportunities? Because your oppressor is taking it away from you. You understand? So while this was happening, what was happening during it? Go ahead. The second one.
The influence of crack cocaine.
So he taking all the legitimate sources of income from you, and he pushing crack in your neighborhoods. He putting crack pipelines in your neighborhoods. Yeah, you can't get this job, but I got this crack for you to sell. And then when he put the crack in your neighborhood and decline you from getting a goddamn job, he look at you like you in the wrong for trying to support your family, man. Your oppressor is the biggest devil on the face of the earth. You understand? He is the devil. He's the biggest deceiver on this earth. And that's why Christ need to come crack this sky and put him to death. Put his face on a goddamn platter. Put his face on a poster. This is just sickening. This is a sickening devil right here, man. He will literally try and gaslight you, manipulate you into making you feel bad about yourself. There's no reason in hell a goddamn baby. Have you heard of the Barbie experiment?
Is that when they were making a whole bunch of black Barbie dolls? Or no, they were I don't know if that's the right story. What is it?
The Barbie doll experiment is when they have a child look at two Barbie dolls. Look at two dolls. One a white Barbie doll.
I know what you're talking about now.
Another a black Barbie doll. And they'll ask them which one is good and which one is evil. There's no way in hell they should look at a black Barbie doll and say that this is the face of evil. There's no way in hell they should be able to do that. You understand? Your oppressor is the biggest liar, deceiver con man on the face of the earth, and Christ needs to come crack this sky, crack this sky, and crack his goddamn head open for all the wicked things that he has done to us. You understand? So read them two again.
A lack of economic opportunities, the influence of
the lack of economic opportunities. All right. The second one.
The influence of crack cocaine.
The influence of crack and cocaine. Imagine this. Imagine you got 3 kids. You get laid off from your job, unbeknownst to you, out of nowhere. Ain't like you at the job fighting on the clock. You just get laid off from your job. Now you 2-3 weeks in applying for jobs. None of them call you back. And while this happening, it's crack all through your neighborhoods. And your kids is pinching at your leg. Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, what we gonna eat tonight? What the hell else is he supposed to do? What the hell else is he supposed to do? If you're not gonna give him a goddamn job, you're not gonna let him buy a house and flip him, you're not gonna teach him financial literacy, what the hell else is he supposed to do? And you try and make it seem like we the bad guys. You understand? Let me tell you something, man. You get high for fun. You get high. You getting high is just a regular day to you. You understand? The term functional crackhead comes from your lineage of people. You the biggest functional crackheads on the face of the earth. Y'all just regularly get high on whatever y'all can find. Methamphetamine. What's all the other drugs they do?
They got promethazine, that's lean and stuff. What else they got?
This nigga don't even know all the drugs they do. We're gonna do a class on that next week. Shit. Y'all niggas get high on everything. Mushrooms. Go ahead. Give me some more.
Slacking. The formation of rival gangs. Initially, the Crips were a response to gang violence in South Los Angeles, uniting to protect their communities. However, the proliferation of crack cocaine in the 1980s, coupled with the formation of the Bloods as a rival gang, led to an escalation of violence and criminal activity.
Bloods wasn't a gang either. The Bloods started out as a community as well. You understand? A community of brothers that just wanted to look out for they. I done said like community 3 or 4 times in that sentence alone. But shit, no, I'm too wild. Read the acronym for the Bloods. This is information that we bringing out right now. This is information that brothers and sisters ain't never even heard of. And the only reason I know that for a fact is I've never heard this shit before. I just recently found this out.
Stuff you could look up too, though.
Gone. But this is not stuff that they're going to promote. They're not going to promote these things. They're only going to tell you that you're a gangbanger. You understand? Black on black crime. They only going to promote those themes. Why is that?
They trying to destroy our culture.
Because they want us to be these things. They want us to be a drug addict. They want us to be a drug dealer. If there was no ISUPK and it was only, you understand, drug addicts, drug dealers, gangbangers, your oppressor would live peacefully. You understand? Because he wouldn't have to worry about Christ cracking the sky and his reign of terror ending. You understand?
All right. This is the acronym for Bloods. Brotherly love overrides oppression, destruction.
Does that sound like a goddamn gang to you, man?
Hell no.
Does that sound like a group of people that just want to kill niggas?
Hell no.
Read that again. Read the first two goddamn words in the acronym.
Brotherly love.
Good night. Brotherly love. They try to tell you that you a gangbanger. You a gang. Gang violent. These are the things, these are the stigmas that they try and push on you. The Bloods, the Bloods and the Crips, the two biggest gangs in black culture. The Bloods and the Crips did not start in the essence of let's go kill niggas. Let's go run this block. Let's go shoot everybody that come running down this block. That it did not start off that. It started off of what? Brotherly love. Brotherly love. Read the rest.
Brotherly love overrides oppression, destruction.
This sound like a counter to the things that they was dealing with regarding the police. That's what it sounds like.
Sound like they trying to avoid the crack epidemic.
That's what it sounds like to me. Damn sure don't sound like no violent terrorist gang. All right, so for some reason, brothers think that the Bloods and the Crips is the two biggest gangs in America. We're gonna show you the biggest gang in American history. Go ahead, read this.
40 Thieves, New York gang. The 40 Thieves, likely named after Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, were formed in 1825 and alleged to be the first known and oldest New York City criminal street gang. The thieves consisted primarily of Irish immigrants. Of Irish immigrants.
That don't sound like black people to me. And this is the first gang in American history. The first and most iconic gang in American history, the 40 Thieves. It's not the Bloods. Can you believe that?
And it's not the Crips.
It's not the Crips. Can you believe that? All right. Your oppressor taught you how to be a gangbanger. And then when you rejected that lineage, he pushed it on you by creating poverty in your neighborhoods and pushing crack in it, pushing drugs. You understand? All right, Slaggy, give me Ephesians 6 and 10 real fast.
Kind. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of who?
Put on the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of your East Indians.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of Christianity.
Put on the whole armor of God.
The Bible says put on the whole armor of God, man. That's why Nation of Islam is failed. That's why Nation of Islam is no more. You don't go downtown and you don't see Nation of Islam because they didn't have the whole armor of God. You understand? They took a little bit from the Bible and it did nothing for them. You understand? Because you cannot take bits and pieces of the Bible and think that you're going to prosper. The Bible says do what?
Put on the whole armor of God.
Put some of it on.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Put half of it on.
Put on the whole armor of God.
The Bible says put on the whole armor of God. You understand? That's why Christianity has failed black people. Because they take little tidbits of what they like. And they throw the rest of the book away. I can't even give them that credit, Gapon Salakia. They don't even do that.
They recreate their whole own shits.
The Christian church is an entire religion. And there is no religion in the Bible. You go in the Bible, you don't see the term Christian in it. You don't see Christianity in the Bible nowhere. You do, however, see where it says keep the laws. And what do they not do? Keep the laws. So how does that work? How exactly does that work? Because they don't have the armor of God on, man. That's how that works. You understand? Read that again.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Let me tell you why all these, you understand, communities, all these for lack of better terms. Come on, man. Don't be doing that, dog. You just threw me off. Let me tell you why these brother, what the hell is you doing?
I'm trying to make sure they can hear me, Salaki. I'm all the way back here.
All right, Salaki. Damn it, you don't fuck me up. All right, read the scripture again.
Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
All right, Salaki, read it from the top. It said, do what?
Put on the whole armor of God.
It says, put on the whole armor of God. That's why all these infrastructures that we continue to make, you understand? All these gangs that we make, all these for lack of better terms, communities, Salakia. All these communities that we make has not been working. You understand? Us making Nation of Islam has not worked. Us making the Bloods, as you've seen, has not worked. Us making the Crips has not worked. The only way a organization could go from a organization that was originally set out to be protection for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and later on transition into a violent killing machine. The only way that could happen is if they don't have the armor of God. You understand? And that's why since 69, we have kept the same rules. We have kept the same infrastructure in this school. That's why while these fake Israelites have changed their doctrines, we have remained the same. Through thick and thin. We don't watch schools leave, split off, create their own split, and 5 years later they be completely desolate. All right, that only reason that is possible is if they don't have the whole armor of God on. And again, that's how this school has stayed the exact same since 69. And instead of floundering or flopping like these other organizations are doing, like the Christian church is doing, the Christian church is losing money every day. Every day I ride down Gratiot, I see another church that's empty, that's on the brink of foreclosure. Every time we go to Ohio, they begging us to teach classes out their school. Why is they doing that? Because Black people are starting to wake up and see that Christianity ain't benefiting them in no sort of way. They're not calling us, asking us to teach in their schools for show. They're not doing it for no reason, man. They doing that because brothers is waking up and they seeing that Christian toilet paper is a load of malarkey. You understand?
Call it Christian toilet paper.
All right. Read that again.
Another one time. Put on the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of God. And why is it telling us to put on the whole armor of God? We about to find out. Go ahead.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. What is wiles? Let's look it up.
Devious or cunning stratagems employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one wants.
Devious or what?
Devious or cunning stratagems.
Devious or cunning strategies. For what?
Employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one wants.
All right. Now it's explaining to you why it's important for you to put on the whole armor of God. So read that again.
Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hey, you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. If you don't got this armor of God on, what's going to end up happening is a white man is going to come into your school and he going to offer you a contract. You used to teach at least some of the Bible. Now instead of that, you taking plastic rods up your behind, and you teaching brothers to do it. I know y'all brothers that's a little more seasoned done seen it happen where a nigga just changes entire doctrine. And you watch one class, they teaching one thing, and you watching the next class, now they teaching that you could rape women. Like, what the hell? I thought we was
on the same page.
Man, thought we was on the same page, brother. What the hell happened? They employed wiles and the tricking your goofy ass. And now you're gonna be on the wrong side of judgment when Christ come back because you was a follower, water. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 12. You want me to reread that?
Nah, go on to verse 12.
Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That's very important, man. That's not something that could be overstated. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, meaning what? We don't go out and just, cause believe it or not, man, I ain't gonna say that. Actually, I am. Nigga, we got guns in here, man.
Why didn't you want to say that?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. We got guns in here, man. I don't know why y'all niggas think we soft or something. We not soft. We also just not fleshy like you. And y'all niggas in the world, y'all fleshy and carnal as hell. You understand? And that's why y'all is constantly in and out of jail, because you let your flesh dictate your decision making. All right, we not like that. That's why the Bible says we wrestle not against what?
We wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Don't you think that if we wanted to, we could go out and load our Glocks, load our Ks, and go get up with the oppressor? We could do that. But that's not what we wrestle against. You understand? It's not what we wrestling against. Us shooting up whatever.
A church.
Us shooting up a church ain't doing nothing for the brother down the street that's getting high off crack as we speak. It's not doing nothing for him. In fact, it's doing him a disservice, because if we're not here to teach these classes, now some oppressor is going to teach him that it's okay to get high, that Christ died so you could get high. We got Christian pastors that's out here telling people that. That is absolutely insane. Christ died so you could be a goddamn junkie that does nothing for their kids but kill their lungs and make it to where they looking up to you. Your kids look up to you. Believe it or not. I know it's hard for you to fathom, because in your mind, you see what you really is, a piece of shit.
Damn, brother, calm down.
But your kids look up to you, man. So you getting high all the time in front of your kids. You smoking cigarettes in front of your kids. Your kids are going to be, they're going to grow up. They're going to grow up to be junkies just like you, man. They're going to be everything that you didn't want them to be. And you're going to grow to hate them. And the whole reason that you hate them is because you taught them to be everything you hate. So really, you should hate yourself. That's deep as hell, though. I know a lot of y'all niggas too hot to even understand what I'm saying. So go ahead. Just read the scripture, Gapon. They're not even going to understand what I'm saying.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Like I said, man, if we wanted to, we could go get up. We could go fight. You understand? All these religious organizations. Well, what is that doing? It's not doing nothing. It's not gonna help nobody. That's not gonna get little John off crack. That's not gonna help little Tarnell from picking up a Glock and getting active in the streets. That's not gonna help him. That's why you don't see us doing that. You understand? That's why you see us teaching these classes every week, 6 days out the week. That's why you see us going to and fro throughout the earth, going out of town every other week, going downtown. You understand? On the internet constantly. That's why you see us doing those things. You know what I'm saying? Getting active in our communities, passing out foods. We about to go out of town this Saturday in Cleveland. We're going to be in Cleveland, giving out food boxes. All right, doing the work of the Lord. What you going to be doing? You're going to be in your drawers, getting high, going into private browsers, getting active. That's what you're going to be doing, all right? Read again.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. What is principalities? Ways of life. You understand? Principles of life. You ain't got to look it up, brother. I appreciate that, though. You understand? Principalities. That's these other doctrines. And they gods. You understand? The Muslim God to teach you to go pray to a rock. What is that going to serve you? What benefit is that going to serve you? Serious. That's a serious question. What the scriptures say, I'm gonna paraphrase it. These scriptures is profitable for a doctrine. You understand? In instruction of righteousness. That's what these scriptures are beneficial for. That's what profitable means. These scriptures are beneficial for that. So if you're not following them, what are these other principalities giving you that these scriptures ain't? I'm just confused. Because the Muslim doctrine ain't beneficial for shit. Besides getting your little goofy ass locked up in jail, because they telling you to go rape women. No, Salakia, I can't even say that. They telling you to go rape little girls.
Babies.
Don't get me started on the rabbis. They telling rabbis to go shove a baby rod in their mouth and eat it. Not suck on it, eat it. They want you to eat the baby rod. They want you to put that little baby carrot in your mouth and get active. Chew on that motherfucker, nibble on it. All right, I'm being graphic because I want you to understand how disgusting these other ways of life is. You understand? These East Indians, for some reason, y'all just got a stupid infatuation with East Indians and their ways of life. You just love that little daishiki, don't you? All right, you don't understand that they in that organization telling you to go George Floyd on your goddamn woman. Wait, no, not George Floyd. Who am I thinking about? George Foreman. They telling you to go George Foreman on your woman. Whenever she do something nasty that you don't like, not even nasty, just something you don't like. She made your cereal wrong, go punch her in the mouth. You better not put no 2% milk in my cereal, or you gonna get punched in your lip if you a Muslim. Niggas gonna turn to Ike Turner real fast. You understand? These are the principalities of these other nations, man. That's why they ain't profitable. They're not beneficial for nothing besides getting you in trouble in all type of ways. You understand? The biggest way is in trouble with the Most High. That's one way you would not want to be in trouble. You understand? Because you're in trouble with the Most High. That means there's no escaping it. You break a law, okay, maybe you run a red light. Just make sure you do it while ain't no cops around. Nigga, you break a law, nigga. There is no, you understand, doing it when somebody's not around. Nigga, he sees all. He seen you go F that prostitute, nigga. Ain't no running from it. Just because you ain't catch A's that time don't mean you ain't gonna get destroyed in no other way. You understand? Go ahead where you was at.
Against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world. You understand? Who is that talking about?
Your oppressor.
Khan. Why is it talking about your oppressor? Or how do you know it's talking about your oppressor?
Because they currently rule in the world.
Khan. Why do you say they rule in the world?
Look at the world today. Look at who is in charge of most of pushing out all this evilness into the world. Was that a good way to put it?
Khan. Yeah, what you said was very much on point. All right. Read again.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world. And that right there is very heavy. It don't say against the rulers of righteousness. It says the rulers of darkness, nigga. You understand? Your oppressor pushes nothing but darkness on the earth today. There is no way in hell that he's in his kingdom. And even so, while he's in his kingdom, his people are at the bottom. That's how you know that this is not a nation of people that is fit to lead at all. You understand? There's no way in hell it should be white people at the bottom with you. When you look up the statistics, the people that claim unemployment the most, the people that claim these benefits that you get, like food stamps and all that, the people that claim that the most is white people. You would think it'd be black people, seeing how we at the bottom, but no, it's white people. You understand? That right there shows you that he is not fit to lead this earth. You understand? So Christ cracking that sky, it ain't just for us. It's mainly for us. Don't ever get it fucked up, nigga. It's mainly for us. We the ones that need it the most. We the ones that need saving. But your oppressor is a horrible leader. Without Christ cracking that sky, man, he will lead this place into obscurity. All right. Go ahead.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in the high places.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places. What is spiritual wickedness?
Would that be talking about Christianity?
Spiritual wickedness. That's all these other doctrines. Everything that goes against the Most High is spiritual wickedness. You understand? You teaching your son that you could go put on a mini skirt is spiritual wickedness. You teaching your kids that it's okay for you to, you know what I'm saying, get high, be a basehead, leave your man after one argument. All these things is spiritual wickedness.
Sin.
Con. To sum it up. Con. Excellent. That's spiritual wickedness. You understand? That's why these classes, again, is so important. Because your church is going to tell you, yeah, it just wasn't in God's plan for you to be with. Shut your bitch ass up, man.
Can't say that.
It's like I definitely cannot say that, man. It's like you. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Wherefore, Salaki, read that again.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God. Again, not half of it. Go ahead.
The whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. You understand? Without this truth, there is no comeback to say why a nigga can't go put a skirt on. Why a nigga can't get pegged by a man or a woman. Why is it wrong for me to take a plastic rod up my ass? Why is it wrong? Without this truth, there is nothing, there's no comeback that you could say to a brother that asks you that question. What are you going to say to him if you don't got this truth? If you don't have these laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? Your oppressor is trying to normalize that, man. He's trying to normalize it, you know what I'm saying? It being okay for you to take plastic rods up your behind. I don't know why I keep saying specifying plastic rods, period. You trying to make that okay. I don't know why I keep specifying plastic rods, period.
Being a part of that whole alphabetical community.
Itself. He's trying to normalize all of that. He already done normalized it for you to be high all the time. He done normalized it to the point where if you're not high all the time, there's something wrong with you. You're looked at as weird. I don't know how many arguments I done got into since I was about 15 about why I don't get high. Maybe because I'm not a depressed junkie like you, nigga. Maybe that's why. You ever thought about that? I don't have to get high to be happy. All right, they little comeback they have is, will you drink? So why you don't smoke? Bitch, I don't drink every day.
Come on, man. You can't say that.
No, man, fuck that shit. I don't drink every day. I drink when I want to. I go on liquor fast for fun, nigga. Ain't nobody addicted to shit over here, man.
They got you fucked up, y'all.
They got me all the way fucked up, man. Come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? They trying to make it seem like it's the same. No, nigga, you get high every day. You literally cannot live without getting high.
Them motherfuckers be waking up just to get high.
They
go to sleep to get high.
Nigga, they whole plot of the day is how I'm gonna make it to the gas station. How I'm gonna make it to the dispensary. I gotta go on my Instagram notes and see who mobile. I gotta go on my Instagram notes to see who above the age to get me in the dispensary. Man, shut your whole ass up, man. It's like it. Where was we?
Oh man, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
We could stay at this part. We could stay at this scripture the whole rest of the class if we wanted to, man. This shit right here is so heavy. Again, without this truth, if I wasn't in this school, man, and I still didn't want to get high, I would have no talking points at all. You understand? I'd just be like, shit, I guess I'm a weirdo then. It'd be nothing for me to say without this school right here. Again, that's why it's so important what we do in this school, man. It cannot be understated how it's like it. It cannot be overstated how important it is what we do in this school is, man. This school right here gives you the confidence to say that you don't want to be a junkie. You don't want to be a homosexual. All right. Not only that, but you don't stand with that shit. You understand? Because there's niggas in the world that say they not a homosexual, but you ask them how you feel about that shit. Well, hey man, you could do what you want to do, man. Man, that's such a
you get.
It don't bother me. It should bother you, brother. That's the problem. It should definitely bother you.
Lucky, I go to Mary Grove is a all inclusive school. Like they allow that whole alphabetical, it make me uncomfortable being up in there because everybody in that school is a part of that community.
What do you mean by everybody in that school is a part of that community?
Majority of the people in that school is part of that alphabetical community. I gotta tell them, like, man, it make me uncomfortable even standing next to you because the conversations they be having be like, what are y'all talking about?
And what they be on?
I can't even say it online. It's that bad, man.
Just trying to restrict what you say, but yeah.
They talk about, you know, the sexual acts they do and what they would do.
Mind you, this nigga's 17.
I'm
by the
17.
way.
I'm senior high school, man. So
this nigga's in high school and they talking about all the sexual acts that they do, man.
And it's bad. I didn't heard like videos of other niggas eating other niggas' asses, man. Like, it gets to a point, man. Y'all taking it to an extreme. It's like y'all don't know what to do no more. Then when you got the UPK, or when you got niggas like me that go into school, I could tell you that is wrong. I could sit there and tell you all day, or show you 100 videos, give you all the statistics behind what it is, and you would still go out and eat a rod.
What the sister say? The alphabet community is very strange. To say the least, yes. They are very sexual. I noticed that about them too, sis. They are very much hypersexual, which has always been weird to me. Like, all right, cool. You like rods up your butt. Why is it every conversation that has to dilute to that though? Nigga, we was just talking about algebra homework. How did that translate? How did that transition in what you about to do later tonight? What you did last night? How did the whole video thing even come about?
Man,
y'all in the school hallway.
We was at lunch. I can't remember.
So niggas is eating food and they want to talk about how they ate ass.
I just walked into the room at the wrong time, to be honest. Like,
clearly,
I shouldn't have heard that. I walked in there, and at first they started talking about butt bread or something like that.
What?
You know, like the bottom of the bread in the package.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they was talking about butt bread, and then out of nowhere, this nigga just like, I got a video of me eating ass.
Huh? I'm trying to eat, fam. What is you doing?
I'm trying to figure out why you so open about it. And then, like you said, I noticed the whole stem of the alphabet community is the hypersexual shits. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all was to really understand the law behind sex, you wouldn't even get the thought of trying to, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get the thought of trying to be like that.
And also, to piggyback off that, man, that's the whole reason why it's called the Pride community, why they have Pride Month. And that right there is the whole reason why I think that it's so that community is so hypersexualized, because they take pride in it. What the hell is you showing me, brother? I'm trying to be serious, man. Let me see it.
Come on, man. Women seem motivating fast food employees to cook her food even better.
I'm gonna talk about that on stream later. Send me that. All right. Where was we at?
We was on verse 14. Verse 14. Stand therefore.
Brother, we was on 13, all right? I know you tired of rereading this scripture, but you gotta reread it again, brother, all right?
Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. You want me to reread that?
Yeah, if you could, it's like it.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand.
Wait, hold up. Read what the sister just said. What the hell? All niggas is ill in the night, man. First, this nigga bringing up How he heard about somebody talking about an E-Nas video? Now, what the hell is she on? Read that.
Sister Maya said, this gay person that's in my gaming community is always talking about being peed on.
What type of R. Kelly bullshit is we on tonight, man?
It's crazy. Oh my.
All right, select. Go ahead. Where you was at?
13.
Yeah, read again, Slucky.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Verse 14.
Go ahead.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. What does that mean? That means standing your ground in this truth, man. Again, niggas in the world, man, they not really men. You understand? They what we call pygmies. They are what you call groupies, or a better term is what's politically correct. They say what's politically correct. You understand? Well, what's the proper social answer to give? All right, we don't give a F about none of that in this school. All right, that's why when you look us up, you hear terms like radical. You understand? You hear terms like controversial. You understand? You hear those type of terms when you look us up. You don't hear terms like the ISUPK is socially correct. No, nigga, we not socially correct. We don't give a damn about your feelings. That's what that means. We don't give a damn about what you think, how you feel, how what we about to say is gonna make you feel, nigga. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You understand? And that's the mindset that you should have if you really believe in the Most High. You really believe in the Most High in Christ. Who gives a damn about other people's opinions? If they doing some bullshit, call them out on the bullshit. You understand? That's why all your friendships ain't really friendships, man. All y'all do is y'all just sit there and y'all listen to each other gossip. And in the back of your mind, you sitting there like, this bitch is retarded. But you ain't gonna correct her. You just gonna let her talk. You gonna let her sit there and do some dumb shit because you don't want to hurt the bitch feelings. Man, fuck her feelings, man. That's what a real friend would do. A real friend would tell her, hey, sis, Salaki, man, what you talking about right now is dumb as hell. You understand? But America has trained you to just sit there and YOLO. You understand? Let niggas do dumb shit because they only live once. That's what America teach you to do. America teach you to be groupies and pick-me's. All right? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is teaching you to use your brain. Use common sense, nigga. What makes sense? What's right? What's wrong? And what aligns with the Bible? That's what we teach you to do up in here. All right? Read that again.
Kind out of one kind. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. You understand? Everything that comes out of your mouth should be revolving around this truth. You understand? The way you live. You understand how you dress. You ain't gonna see no nigga up in here with no skinny jeans on, no mini skirts, no fringes on their ass. You understand?
It was crazy.
That's what them IUIC niggas do. They put fringes on their butt. They put that little t-shirt on that go down to their butt, and the fringes be
hanging right off the ass.
Hanging right off their ass, man. If they didn't have pants on, they put that shirt on, that little fringe would rub they little booty crack, and they probably get off to it. They'll walk and be like, woo! They'll get off to it with their freaky ass. Only a freaky nigga would wear some shit like that. There's no way in hell nothing should ever be rubbing against your ass.
That's their everyday outfit too.
Con. It's funny you said that because I actually did see a nigga with the fringes on his butt in the gym. I'm like, God damn, you don't take that bitch off? That's your favorite shirt, ain't it, nigga? Sweat stains all on that bitch. I ain't about to say that. I ain't gonna say what I was thinking. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Oh, it's like, and having on the breastplate.
Salaki, I'm gonna say it, man. Any sisters that been around, any sisters that's ever been around them niggas, please tell. Do they smell good? I just need to know. Do they smell good? Because every time I see them, they got that same weak ass shirt on. I ain't never.
You need to know that, man.
Why do I need to know that? Because how is it possible for you to smell good? You always wearing that weak ass shirt. I ain't never seen them take it off. You ain't got no other shirts, nigga. God damn. You see us, we got about like 100 shirts a piece in our closet.
Fresh as hell.
Fresh to death. You understand? That's the swag of the Lord. All right, not no that ain't in the topic of the class, man. We'll
so much shit to talk about next class, man.
We'll bring that up another time. Go ahead.
And having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Having on the breastplate of what?
Having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
The gospel is the good news. You understand? I don't think that the gospel is referring to no
song.
No song that's teaching you to love a white man. All right. Why in the hell would I love the same nation of people that's teaching our brothers and sisters to go out and shoot our brothers and sisters? It's never happening. I would never have love for that nation of people. I would never love the nation of people that took us captive and made us build this, what we call America today. I would never love that people. I would never love the same people that stripped my great grandpa away from my great grandma. Them niggas couldn't cuddle in the bed together because of a white man. Think about that. You know how you get to cuddle up with your rib and whatnot, rubber toes, with your freaky ass. I know you be rubbing your rib toes. Don't look at me like that, nigga.
That's a you thing, bro. You're trying to project on me, nigga. Don't make it seem like I'm the freaky nigga right here.
nigga, your great granddad couldn't do that because a white man took that ability away. You understand? And now you trying to sit here and say that we should love him. All right. What love has he ever given to you? Some goofy nigga about to say a job
that you couldn't have past the month.
Some goofy nigga in the online right now is typing, he gave me this job. Fuck that job, nigga. The Most High promised us this entire earth. All we got to do is come into the truth. All we got to do is follow the laws. It give us the entire earth. And you worried about a job. You got to get your priorities right, man. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
The shield of faith shall put out all the wicked distractions that your oppressor will throw at you. All right, go ahead.
Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
What's so heavy about the Bible is it's written in slang. It's written in slang and old English. Two things that your oppressor just cannot understand. You understand? That's why it takes a nigga to read you these scriptures. You understand? That's why a white man is not meant to be holding our book. You understand? That's why a white man could read where the Bible says, have your head uncovered and make a hat purposely where it covers the crown of his head. The same spot where it told you not to cover. That's how you know he wasn't meant to hold your book, nigga. It's not his book. Go ahead.
Lucky. Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Verse 19.
All right, Slacky. For time's sake, we're gonna get off that. We're gonna go to Second Maccabees 7:31 real fast.
This is the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 31. And thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
That's been the author of what?
That has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
Again, this right here is how a community organization can transform into that of which is a community organization into a drug operation. The only way that's possible is if who touches it?
That has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
Your oppressor is the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. Who is the Hebrews? Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. You understand? That's the Hebrews. That's God's chosen people. All right. Your oppressor is the reason why your community today looks like spots and lots. You understand? Your oppressor is the reason why your grandmother grew up to be a crackhead. All right. Your oppressor is the reason for that. All right. Your oppressor is the reason why a lot of our fathers were abstinent. They wasn't abstinent because they didn't want to be there. They was abstinent because they told your mother that the only way they could get government help was if the father wasn't in the life. What type of nonsense? It's like it. What type of BS is that, man? What type of nonsense is that, man? They told your mother that the only way that you could receive government help, government funding for your child was if the father was not in the life. You understand? They told your father that you can't get this job, but he flushed crack down your pipelines. You understand? He pushed crack in your communities while he was telling you that you can't get a job. And then while he was doing all that in the sidelines on the news, he's saying these niggas over here in Miami selling crack, man. They just can't stop. These niggas in Atlanta, these BMF niggas in Atlanta, they just can't stop selling crack, man. What's wrong with them? They making Red Dog operation. They making whole drug operations to quote unquote stop the drug epidemic when they the ones that created the drug epidemic. Ain't no niggas go to Colombia and bring drugs over here. Ronald Reagan brought that in your community. You understand? Wasn't no niggas back then whipping up crack.
We didn't even know how.
Con. Read that again.
And thou that has been the author of all mischief.
And that part right there is heavy. It says that has been. He has always been this to us, man. This ain't nothing new. A lot of people think now that chattel slavery is over, that the war is over against the oppressor. That's what they think in their minds. They think in their minds that now that chattel slavery is over, they a free man. Not knowing that your oppressor is doing all this BS in the background. You just looking at the foreground. You understand? You ain't looking at the whole picture. All right. Which is another point. How can you forgive somebody when you don't know the whole forefront of what they've done to you? I'll give you a perfect example right here. You understand? If I give Gapon my car keys. Gapon, you know what I'm saying? Steal my wallet. It's $20 in my wallet. I'm looking for the $20. Gapon give it back to me. And I forgive him. But I don't know he took my card out of my wallet as well. I can't really forgive Gapon, can I? Can't forgive him. This nigga at Walmart running up my card. Nigga went to Foot Locker going crazy with my shit. And in my head, I'm like, man, you a real nigga for giving, you know what I'm saying? He reimbursed me my 20 back. He a real nigga, man. That nigga Gapon, he a standout nigga, man. I can't believe he gave me my $20 back. Nigga at Foot Locker going crazy with my card. My stupid ass trying to forgive him, man. And that's what you doing with your oppressor. You sitting up thinking that shit sweet because chattel slavery is over. And you don't understand that all of our brothers are incarcerated. And realistically speaking, they're incarcerated because your oppressor pushed them to be in those cuffs. You understand? Your oppressor pushed him to be in those cuffs. Black people don't just wake up and say, I want to go sell drugs. I want to be a drug dealer when I grow up. What pushes them to go sell drugs is poverty. And you created poverty in our communities. You understand? And you still sitting up here trying to love them. You still sitting up trying to say God loves everybody and everybody gonna get saved. How the hell is a white man gonna get saved when he don't need saving? He don't need saving. What does he need saving from? To need saving, you would need it needs to be a villain. You understand? For you to get saved, there has to be something or someone that you're getting saved from. All right. Hypothetically speaking, if Christ is coming back to save everybody, who's the villain? Who's he saving everybody from? Y'all don't think about the big picture. Y'all just think about what's pushed in your face. Your Christian this Christian doctrine has pushed these lies on you for too much, man. And it's time for you to wake up. Read it again.
And thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
That has been the author. All right. This ain't no new thing. He has always been the author of mischief against us. You understand? Go ahead.
Shall not escape the hands of God.
Shall not escape who?
Shall not escape the hands of God.
Shall not escape the hands of God. No matter how hard he tries. You see him making space programs trying to combat the Lord's chariots. All right. He telling you that all this is just aliens, man. He making it so if aliens come back, nigga, come on, bro. We grown as hell.
Talking about some aliens.
Come on, bro. Just keep it real, man. You making these space programs because you know what time it is when Christ cracked that sky, nigga. You getting your head cracked, fam. And you can put all the money that you want to put into it, man. It's inevitable. All right. These prophecies in the Bible, majority of them have happened already. And the ones that haven't happened, you see them unfolding before your very eyes. So you sitting up making all these space programs, you look retarded. All right. What you need to do is you need to keep your little money, keep your money in your pockets. Go dance with it. Go to the strip club. Go spend your little money while you can. You understand? Because you over here trying to avoid the inevitable. It's nothing you could do when Christ cracked that sky, brother. All right. It's nothing you could do. All right. No matter how many guns you make, no matter how many bombs you make, it's prophesied that Christ is gonna get that shit popping within an hour. Ain't that what the scripture said? Within an hour? It's no more than 2 hours, I believe.
It's a short amount of time for sure.
All right. You're gonna get that shit cracking. And all the billions of dollars that you putting into your little space force ain't gonna stop it, brother.
Sluggy, they dying trying to create them space programs.
I seen that shit. Seen one of them spacecrafts blew up because they were trying to fly too deep. I said fly it, man. Come on.
They ain't making it back down for sure. They might be able to get up there, but they getting stuck. They can't come back down from that.
Damn. Sluggy, you got more on that?
Nah, that was it.
Read that last part again.
God shall not escape the hands of God.
Shall not escape the hands of God, man. You understand? All the deceiving that you have done on the earth, all the mischief that you have caused blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, it will not go unnoticed, man. All right? It will not. All the crimes that you have committed on this earth, all the atrocities that you have committed on the earth, it will not go unpaid for. You understand? You will get your comeuppance when the time is right.
You can't run from God.
You cannot run from God. That's indisputable. That's why Ephesians 6 and I believe that was 6 and 10. It says we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, because when Christ cracked that sky, he gonna do all the blood work that needs to be done. We ain't gotta do that. The only thing that we had to do is raise this nation up. All right, wake these brothers and these sisters up. Get them out the alphabet game. Get them off drugs. You understand? Get them out of all the wiles of the devil. All right. With that, we're going to close out right there. You understand? This is the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio. Y'all got any questions? Make sure y'all tap in to the Tuesday night scripture breakdown class with Cabinet 10,000 Dariella. All right. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.